So strength is terribly, terribly important. It's important for kids who are playing sports, because if they get stronger, then they have a more efficient way to express their athleticism. It's important for your grandmother because she doesn't have to go to the rest home yet. Okay? But for both of those ends of the spectrum and for everything in between, force production is the defining aspect of your physical existence. Right? Now, let's say we excerpt this little video and put it on the internet. What are the comments on YouTube going to say?
Rip is fat.
Oh God, yeah. Look at Rip. Rip's fat. Look at this belly. That's what they'll say. Rip doesn't have abs. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Why would you listen to a guy that's fat? Well, it doesn't matter if he's right or not. He's fat. Be sure and include that part in the video, all right? Maybe it'll save some comments. I predict it won't affect the comments one way or another. No, I just make them comment. Well, Rip's fat. Okay, I'm fat. Fine. I'm hung too. And that's equally irrelevant, isn't it? What I'm telling you is that force production is an incredibly important part of your life, especially if your ability to produce force against an external resistance is suboptimal, right? If you are squatting 800 right now, wonderful, okay? Wonderful. But your grandmother isn't, is she? And if she's not, what can we do to improve her quality of life? We can make her stronger, can't we? And the interesting thing is, as we're going to find out this weekend, is that's not hard to do. This is not a complicated task that we're undertaking. It's not complicated to make people stronger. And we'll talk more about this process as the weekend goes on, but what it is we find out where you are right now. We identify your ability, your current ability to produce force against an external resistance. And then what do? Next time we train, what do? We'll go up a little bit, right? We just go up a little bit. And the third workout, what do? We go up a little tiny bit. And what do we keep doing? We keep doing the same thing until that stops working, and that'll be a long time. And in the process of doing that, we will have, this is an extremely important word, we will have accumulated the ability to produce more force. It is a process of accumulation. All right, it doesn't happen all at once. It doesn't happen accidentally. It happens as a result of the logical application of this process that we call training to the problem. Okay? It works for you. It works for your grandmother. It works for your 15-year-old kids. It works for everybody that is mature enough to produce the hormonal environment to enable the stress recovery adaptation cycle to progress. Okay? This is not complicated material. As much as the functional training people would like for this all to be complicated, it's really not. It's the process of accumulating the recovery from a specifically applied stress. Okay? And that accumulation does not depend on 85 different exercises, does it? It depends on an analysis of the best way to strengthen that system, the muscles and levers of the body, and the systematic application of the accumulation of more and more stress and more strength as a result of recovery from the stress. That's all there is to this. This is very simple. Now, it gets complicated in terms of your ability as coaches to analyze the movement problems that your athlete is displaying in front of you, and your ability to correct those movement problems as you see them so that the process of strengthening this system is optimum. But even if it's not optimum, it works. Right? Our job as effective coaches is to optimize it.